What's up? Yeah, there's a party tonight at my place. Well, I don't know. It depends on how much money you bring. You know, they've been cracking down on me ever since that thing last year, so can't really guarantee that you'll be safe, but I guess that's a risk you're gonna have to take. Yeah. $50 sounds good. It's gonna be pretty fun. If you have the cash to back it up, that is. Alright. I'll see you there.
Hey, Marty. So you are still dealing. Ty and Dwayne didn't lie. Your father must really have people in high places. Some of the cops willing to keep your illegal activities quiet.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, I already told you I don't really want to be a part of your little interview project, so if you could leave me alone from now on, I'd be real appreciative.
Oh, I know. I just finished up now, actually. I just finished talking to Eminem.
And you think I care?
Well, if I were you, I would care. Your so-called friends didn't exactly paint a pretty picture of you.
And I bet you're looking for a way to frame it, aren't you? I don't have anything to be worried about, okay? The state DA's office cleared my case a year ago. If I had anything to bite my nails over, it wouldn't be some junior who wants to play detective for a kid who couldn't even look where he was going before he died.
And why couldn't he look where he was going? Maybe it was from the trauma, from the blow to the head that you caused. Or maybe it was because something personal to him had been tacked up for the whole class to see. I heard that was you, too.
And you really believe everything you're told? You really believe those guys would tell you the truth? The ones with their college scholarships at stake? Come on, if their colleges found out that they were wrapped up in any of this, they would have them kicked out in a heartbeat. No, you see, they could just be trying to blame me, all right? I could be a scapegoat. Any of them are equally as guilty as I am. Any of them could have done it.
I already found the scapegoat in this case. She told me all about how you were trying to blame her. Does the name Mercedes Perez ring a bell?
Even if I did do any of that, what does it matter? It was a year ago. Life goes on. Sooner or later, everybody who even knew Ashley White will graduate, and he won't even be a memory at Franklin.
You're right. Soon everyone who knew Ashley will be gone. You, Brenda, you'll graduate, get a job, and forget about this whole place. But I dare you to try and forget this. Regardless of who it was, a life was cut short because of you. Because you wanted to jump on the bullying bandwagon. Because you wanted attention from a harmless prank. You just never stopped to think that Ashley might have had friends too. Family, people who cared about him. You can't just brush them under the rug. Have fun living with that. Thanks for your time, Marty.
If I did it, I'm sure I'd be having a ball.
Well, like it or not, all of your guests have left the party.
You know, I'll take the lead on this one.
Okay, I can understand how from a PR standpoint, you would want to make certain all your bases were covered.
Absolutely. It's all about protecting the school and the privacy of the students.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Orr?
Hi, Mary Ellen. Yeah, come on right in.
Hello, Mary Ellen. Have a seat, please.
What's going on?
I just need to speak with you briefly about your subject matter of your graduation project.
What about it?
Well, as you know, this is a very delicate subject matter, and the school's giving you quite a bit of leeway with what you're doing with this project in terms of contacting professionals and questioning anyone involved with this case.
Of course, and I thank you very much for all the help and all the resources you've given me.
Well, don't thank me yet. I was just speaking with Mr. Orr here about what your intentions are with the interviews you've amassed through your research and about how you plan on publishing this story.
Am I in trouble?
Well, no, but with as much leeway as we've given you, I think publishing your findings are, I'm afraid, unacceptable for me or the school board.
What?
I'm sorry, but we just simply can't allow you to do that.
May I ask why?
Look, I understand your intentions are noble, but the picture you could be painting of our school district, our student body, this isn't exactly a pretty one.
forgive me if I may sound rude, but the story is true. The community already knows about it, and Ashley White's case is a public record.
I understand it is, but this story, it doesn't need to leave the community. We don't need more people to know the story of what's happened here. It's simply too tragic and too harmful to our district. Not to mention our student body. You may not get in that much trouble with the school district if you release what you have, but you certainly could get in that much trouble if the Fine family or the Waxman family decide to step up and sue us all. Not to mention the irreparable damage that you could cause to both Marty and Brenda's futures. Now, don't get me wrong. I know they were involved with something terrible, but they still have rights. If you were to publish a collection of interviews making them out to be criminals, what do you think would happen to them or their families? Mary Ellen?
My intentions are not to harm either of them, but Ashley White, he never got justice. I mean...
Oh, Mary Ellen.
But don't you agree?
Mary Ellen.
I just want this story to go out to a larger community. The school board's always showing us presentations about anti-bullying and not doing this or not doing that, but they don't show us any real cases, any real ramifications for what it causes. And this is a personal story that students can relate to and realize what damage bullying causes. I mean, think of all the other Ashley Whites out there. And I'll do anything the school board asks. I'll change the name of the school. I'll change the name of the students. But the potential good from this outweighs the potential harm tremendously.
Well, I do see what you're saying. I think it would still be in the best interest of the community if the district and the board were to read it before you even publish anything, just to be safe. I do suggest you change the names of those involved.
I will.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you both.
I can certainly see that you've learned a little bit from my American government class. You're a natural lawyer.
Thank you.
You know, you better get going. You're going to be late for your next class.
Yeah. I'll see you in ninth period, Mr. Orr.
Mary Ellen. I guess it really all worked out in the end, didn't it?
It's not the end yet. Thanks again.
It was my pleasure. I'll see you ninth period.
Disappears into the sky. You give some money to a junkie. Watch as the sunny day drifts high. Can't tell you why.
Hey, Mary Ellen.
Hey, Paisley, what's up?
Nothing really. You?
Just working on my grad project.
I remember my grad project very well.
What job were you studying?
I wanted to be an author. Ashley and I both. I actually wanted to talk to you about it. A while ago, he and I were working on a poetry collection together. He called it Silent Words. I don't know what you could use this for, but here it is.
Thanks. I'm sure I could use it for something.
No problem. I feel like it's what Ashley would have wanted me to do. I'll be seeing you.
Hey, Paisley. Good luck with your future plans. I know it's what Ashley would want for you. Dear friends, Silent Words represents my quest to understand the world, a journey that never seems to end. Admittedly, there are no answers among my words, only attempts to draw finite insights and conclusions. I've learned so much about the world watching and remaining silent. It has created a certain optimism when I stand back and allow the ones I love to shine. I write through them. Maybe, my friend, I have written because of the wonder that is you. You are an inspiration to me without even knowing it. Initially, I was silent because I was afraid to reveal the truth. I was afraid of rejection. Eventually, the fear melted away. It was replaced by observation. During this journey, there have been many happy accidents and observations along the way. This is the result. I hope you will find the truth in my silence, and hopefully my silence was not in vain. Hopefully what has happened here won't, or better yet, can't, be ignored. Sincerely yours, Ashley White.